Hello, welcome back. I mean, welcome not back, but to a video, but to you know what? Just welcome to the Stanley Parable. I do not know anything. It's been a while since I've seen gameplay of this game, so like 2 years or one. Why do I look short in the camera? Alright, let's see what this game is about.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Alright.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them,
Quite simple.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And
That's
although
boring.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He was happy? Are you kidding me, dude?
And
I
then
can't
one
imagine.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his
Is
desk
that-
for nearly
oh.
an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What the frick? I got off my office and
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
party.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
are we in the back rooms? Oh, sorry, dude. Maybe we no clip to the back rooms and no one's here. What's the lore behind this game? My test subject? Who am I? Oh, we are in the
When
back.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball it up inside you. Take it passive aggressively on other coworkers. Reset coworkers for not supporting you more. What the heck? There's probably like an Easter egg right there. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going where room closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, my boss is up here. Oh, whoa. So clean up here. Is this it? Oh,
Stepping
okay.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Why is it giving me the options for 2-8?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Why is it giving me
by
options to
sheer luck? Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What passageway? Oh, whoa. Dude, we are... This has gotta be the back rooms, dude. What? Where's the building? I'm telling you, dude, back rooms. I don't know the ending of this game. I don't know nothing about this game, so...
Descending deeper into the building,
Alright.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, not long? Oh, what happened?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait, hold up. Wait, maybe I'm being mind controlled right now. Yeah, I'm probably being mind controlled with the voice inside my head.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm being mind controlled. That sounds weird.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh my. Can I jump off? Oh, no, I can't. Dude,
This
we're all being
mind
watched.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Alright, what we're doing? Mind control, idle, waiting input. System power. Let's power it off. What happened?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh, I can see my
Was
face.
it over? Yes, he had won. He had defeated the machine.
The Matrix!
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
What the
to
hell?
do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to
Play
go
hide
to the
and seek.
meeting room.
Wait, let me see. There's other doors here. Multiple endings. This is a birthday party, dude. I know. Someone's behind the door.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What am I to do to right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here,
It's boring.
drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I refuse.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Where are we going? We gotta explore the map, the area.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
What?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Dude, is this Amazon? Who are we working for? Like Bezos?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What? She? I thought we were being mind controlled.
That's her, Stanley.
Who's her? Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Whoa, whoa.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Wow.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Let's see what's going on. Wow, this is a beautiful one.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee 247.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press L.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
No!
do.
I'm falling into
Now
the trap
he's
again.
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
No, get me out.
Now he's
Get me out,
coming
get me out!
back to work. One
No,
might
I'm not.
even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press K. No, I refuse. Oh, damn it. There. I think I did. Trying to get me stuck in the Matrix again. Press P to spend time with the boys. Alright. This is fake. This is fake mannequin. Oh, you can't press anything else. You have to strictly press that. I guess you and me stay here together. I think I'm stuck in a loop. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Wow. Okay, I think I've come to the conclusion that I am stuck. You know what would be a good jump scare? Like if I'm looking over here. And then... Oh! I got you guys with that jump scare, didn't I? Alright, what if I just begin the game again?
Perhaps he had simply missed
Zero.
He entered the door on his left. Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping...
closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, there's something here.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
How fine.
He wasn't even doing anything.
Oh, wait, what the frick? What the heck? Let's go up. How high do we go up? Stanley? Finally. What? That took me nowhere. What the frick? Let's go down. No, go down. It was kind of hard, bro. This be kind of hard. I'm at the... Am I not going nowhere? Wow. Why doesn't this elevator has a cool sound?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well. Oh well.
And willingly confront his death.
Well, if I die, remember me. So long, world. I'm alive.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Oh, wait, I'm
demise,
still
he
die.
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. No!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? What the fuck? Why did the narrator change? Why did it let me go? It said it was gonna trash my body.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Where am I going? Whoa, what the
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see
What?
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Office layout. Button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. Oh, never mind. I'm trying to integrate a bit. Credits. The heck? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, what the? I didn't look up maintenance layout. So I beat the game? How did I beat the game? This is impossible. Why are they showing all this stuff?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Why it's a black room? I can't see anything.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nah. This is a shortcut. I know, I've been working for 7 years.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
What?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
What?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
It's right here. It's right here.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You sure the narrator is bugging, bro? Oh, no.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? I'm not in control?
When Stanley...
What the...
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game
What
over,
the-
completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you
No.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Dude, there's a plan from
Okay,
apartment.
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
This way. Let's see, where do we go? Oh, whoa. Oh, we're in the background now. Here we go. Let's see here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No, no,
Well,
no,
I
no,
find
no.
it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. What is the lore behind this? What the heck?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What the frick? What are we gonna miss? Is there gonna be a jump scare?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story.
Miss what? What
Here
the
it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright, alright. Oh no. Oh crap.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! Yes! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all.
What? I do.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I won. That's it. I won.
All right, I've got a solution.
All right,
This
all right.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like
9,
to
8,
apologize.
7. Wait, whoa.
Not
Dude,
sure
I'm going
where
back.
I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need
6.
right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh no. This is not the fitting music. Cooperate. Considerable. Employee. Oh my, this is so loud.
Cut the music. Go
Oh
back
my,
and look at that
finally.
fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
Oh, what
Is
the...
any of this... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yes,
Why
we
can't
are.
we make up our own story?
Let's make it-
exciting, daring, mysterious.
Zombies and a
this all
apocalypse.
sounds perfectly doable.
Minecraft.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, I like this narrator now.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever
Alright.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Come on, give me the option. I'm ready.
Oh,
Oh.
no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No
What the
lines or
frick?
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
There should be some zombies and then Minecraft and then
Ah,
UFOs.
a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Alright,
How
alright.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from
What?
the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That's not how logic works. The confusing.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Narrator
all
restarts the game.
Determined? I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Yes!
I don't want to be trapped like this.
Rebel.
I
Come
won't
on.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer
Oh, what the?
stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Maybe.
Will something happen?
The world would explode.
Okay.
So we just hid it in silence.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Whoa! Okay, what?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No. Fire hose. Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He
we're gonna-
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Yes.
He might be fired for that. And
I
in such
will.
a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Oh no, it's a loop.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, no.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
What?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That was the first thing I was
And
thinking.
for that matter,
when I played
these
the game.
rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Oh no.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last,
no.
he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
Oh,
an
they're moving.
explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I was
He thought
dreaming.
to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Oh, no.
And it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered
What
by
the
Stanley,
hell?
who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd
no.
and wondered if this
I'm going
voice
crazy.
spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course,
no,
this
I'm
was
going
not a
crazy.
dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in
going
control.
insane.
That this was a dream.
This
So
is
he
not
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It was fake! I'm still here!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
Help!
someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be.
Oh,
Can
no.
anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What the heck?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this,
What?
and in a certain way,
I
seeing
died.
this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Dude, I don't care about the woman. I died because I'm in heaven. Where am I? This keeps getting further. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Money is the money. Money is evening. Money is for breakfast. Money crisp. Money! Alright, let's push the button.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
What am I supposed to do?
Buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Won? Solved? Do you
It's
have
open up here.
any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
Oh my, that didn't do
life
anything.
from the moment we fade in until the moment I say
Oh no.
happily ever up.
I think that was all a joke. How many endings are there in this game? Okay, type. Oh, what the heck? What the frick? That's weird. Wait, there's more. Wait. Oh, what the?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
No one expected that move.
Someone else.
Wait, can I kick it off here?
Someone you've forgotten? What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No.
Look, let me prove
Danger
it.
everywhere.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
No, you're not on my side. You're the narrator. You're tricking me into seeing my mannequin wife.
Now
That
listen
isn't real.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. I like the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door. I like
I
it
still
blue.
don't think we're communicating
my.
properly.
Fine.
Stanley walked through the red
blue
door.
Yes.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you.
Let's see what's here.
You see? There's nothing here.
What the heck?
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had
satisfied
written out
now.
specifically for you? Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
All
There
right.
we go.
What
a
the
third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'll get a 4.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you.
Yes,
if I
it
can
is.
be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling.
Come on, let's go,
Here,
let's go.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled
What?
a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What the 4-way leaderboard? I'm at ranked 9,000. Error, friends list empty.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No, you
Hey,
didn't.
I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
All right, let's
You
see.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Let's come on, let's see.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
What the
This
what?
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful
What?
game, all
What?
about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh no. Let the baby die. I'm sorry.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
Yes.
purely to spite me? Because if it's
Both.
the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Dude, weird Minecraft? Are you kidding me? This is like
See,
the
what
old
does it
version.
need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
What the frick?
It's complete.
This is awful.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Dude, even the clouds are moving. What? This feels so real, dude. Now I want to play Minecraft all of a sudden. Damn, dude.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
No,
it could
it
only
is-
be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Out of diamond?
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, let's go. Dude, we're playing Minecraft right here. It's even playing the music. What? Oh, dude. Now I want to play Minecraft, dude.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I don't. No, I don't got lights. Oh, it's coal right here. It's coal right here. We can mine some coal. Oh, it's getting dark. Damn, dude.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5? What?
Diamonds couldn't save this one.
Oh, no, zombies.
Okay, new game.
No! It brought back memories. No!
Yes!
What are we playing?
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
The radio's coming with me. Oh, it's brutal. Let's go.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh, I thought I was gonna use this. Dude, I've played this game.
Jeez.
Get those good. Let's go. You got the music with me, dude.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games.
No.
And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
No.
So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice.
Wow.
I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Thank you. Damn. He got mad, dude. All right, let's see where this goes. Oh, we're in the back rooms. My radio's here. My radio's not working. Oh, I died. Whoa. It's not a horror game now. Don't switch it up here. I wasn't mentally prepared for this. The narrator left me all alone. I see how it is. Where are we?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
What'd I do? Oh. What? Oh, this is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Dude, you can actually play the baby game for 4 hours. There's an actual ending for that? Dude, no wonder that button was so annoying and that baby was so loud.
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment
Right,
so I can
wait.
educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional
no.
video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
All right,
in
let's
this
see.
scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
All right.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer
What?
radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner
You're a
and
loser.
practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A bat? What? Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
Oh
is the
my.
best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Yes.
And finally, if you
what?
begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Wow.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now
why
that
is
you're
there-
properly
what the-
informed on good decision-making,
Dude, this is a forklift on a forklift on a forklift. Alright, we're going. We gotta. Oh, we can't jump off now. Okay, we're going home.
almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Alright. Sounds good.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, I'm Stanley? Okay, so I think here... I've done so many of them. Okay, so there's one that's catching my attention.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
Is it
He
raining?
hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Oh, I got it. I think I got it. Oh no. What are we? What the heck? Turn them off, turn them off! I'm in heaven! Can't be heaven! Okay, let's go back to the game. That's getting annoying. Well, that was that ending. Oh. Who's calling? Who's calling?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
1,300 boxes. Oh. I found it. There's a bug. God damn it. What the frick? What the?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
You restart the game for me.
Just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence
I need more energy.
Terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Pick up speed, come on.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Come on, I need something. Beautiful. I know art when I hear it. Okay, let me get out. Let me out this. What the frick, dude? That's a weird spot.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Whoa, what the frick?
What could it mean?
I better know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh my. Oh crap, Oh damn, that's a lot. Way too many. There can't be that many, right? Oh no. Well, I think that was it. I think that's all the choices I was able to put. Let's end it like this. Put this the first choice I ever made in this game to being the last choice.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Where was this building?
Perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
It was in the middle of nowhere.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Well, thank you guys for coming and watching me play this game. So calm here.
Was happy.
Was free. That's a pretty good lore story. Like, everyone's under control and you just wake up and you're free. But there's still questions like, what's going on? Like, who's under control? Who this and this? But I'm gonna end it here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. But I think I'm gonna end it there, dude. I thought this was gonna be a horror game. I'm being serious, dude. I thought it was gonna be a horror game. But I'm gonna see you guys the next time. Bye-bye.